shot right back there. Hey guys, I mentioned a while ago that Parenthood Films here at Universal are filming now right not too far from here. Later on we have a couple quiet zones coming up. Quiet zones occur if we come close to sets where they're actually doing some filming. Last thing you want to hear in their soundtracks, the tour guide's voice. So later on as you go by where they're filming Parenthood, and you won't really be able to see all that much. We're close enough where the sound of my voice could carry up and ruin the filming. I do go off the microphone. And the quiet zone, you'll see this logo on your screen. It means exactly what it says. I'm off the microphone. You can talk quietly among yourselves. All part of giving a tour at a working movie and television studio. We have 2 of those coming up. Just wanted to give you a heads up on that right now. Now over here on the right, you'll see one end of our New York Street, complete with Broadway theaters, Macy department store. So we brought 34th Street to Southern California. The large structure at the end of the street can double as an embassy building or a hotel. Seen a while back as an embassy on the series Chuck with Zach Levi. It's a kind of a replica of the Fairmont Hotel up in San Francisco. And a while ago, the bricks are just sheets of fiberglass and foam rubber. When they put them up there on the wall initially, they're kind of neutral shade of gray. Then our scenic artists come in, paint them, detail them, make them look like real bricks. And you can also film back here. Looks like the outside of a warehouse or a factory. On Tuesday, a milk commercial was filming here with Shaquille O'Neal. They were using that subway car over there. Well, now we're coming into what we call London Square. Well, we call it London, but really it's a replica of 19th century Bath, England. Little church up here on the right side of the tram can double as a Southern State Capitol or a courthouse. Again, these are members of the New York Film Academy. Shooting here in the back lot. They're here a couple of times a week. Notice the big backdrop here on the left side of the tram. As you look at it, it kind of looks like a painting. However, in photographing the eyes of the camera with the right lighting, it has much more depth to it. Notice the Parliament type buildings over here on the right side of the tram. And again, you'll get occasional glimpses of our New York Street over here on the left. A while back, Columbia Pictures rented our New York Street, and they were filming scenes there for The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone, latest Spider-Man movie. After they left, Marvel Productions came in, and they were filming scenes there for Captain America, the first Avenger. Between those 2 movies, they had that street tied up for almost 8 months. Some recent TV shows to film here: NCIS with Mark Harmon, How I Met Your Mother, Chuck with Zach Levi, just to name a few. Notice some more modern looking buildings down here on the right with the sawtooth designs. They're replicas of the Seagram building in New York, as well as the Trump Tower. Now before the fire, you couldn't film inside these facades. Some do have an open interior space now, so you can film inside as well as outside, what we call practical sets. The buildings have increased to a height of over 50 feet, which gives the illusion they're almost as tall as the real ones in New York. Well, almost. Now you'll get one more glimpse of our New York Street down here on the right side of the tram. This is our accommodation Soho, Greenwich Village area. 2 weeks ago, a Mercedes-Benz commercial was filming over here. Right now, guys, we're waiting to head up to Skull Island, home of King Kong, one of the more popular attractions here at Universal Studios. We can only have 2 trams up there at one time, so we have to wait our turn, but it shouldn't be too much longer. In fact, we're moving now. All right. Steven Spielberg is very much involved in the planning of our new sets, one of the many directors to collaborate with Universal over the years. Another is Oscar-winning director Peter Jackson. So I'm going to turn this over to Peter Jackson for a couple of minutes.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up an adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride.
Have you been on
Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Was that Steven Spielberg?
Welcome to Skull Island.
The island. Nobody's lived here for hundreds of years. We're so sure.
everybody. We're back in Skull Island.
King Kong 360 3D, the world's largest, most intense 3D experience. That epic battle is projected on the world's largest digital 3D screen, standing over 40 feet tall, 180 feet long, and utilizes some of the most advanced technology in filmmaking today. The film was designed by Peter Jackson and his team at Weta Digital. In fact, the filmmakers of Weta won 5 Academy Awards, worked on such films as King Kong, Lord of the Rings Trilogy, and Avatar. The guys are through the 3D glass and don't need them anymore. Just hold on to them, we'll collect them in the tour. But right now, we're entering our first quiet zone for the filming of Parenthood. They're filming up in the hills above us, off to the left. So I'm going off the microphone, nothing wrong with the sound. I'll be back to you in a few minutes. Actually, they're on the right side.
这是进入汽车新店了。气泡一来一瓶。
没人呢。
汽车的。
星星呀。